Guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk Leeds United. You're all probably wondering where I am. I'll tell you where I am. I'm under the stairs. Yes, I've got a baby due next month, so the spare room is now occupied, which is fair enough. So I've been relegated to under the staircase. So still haven't worked out how to get rid of that reflection yet behind me, but that'll be sorted out in due course. So yeah, it's quite cozy now. I quite like it. And a massive shout out to Paul Atkins, who after my last video cooked me, roasted me about my negativity towards England. Well, I think it's been justified by those two performances. But no, we kissed and made up. But yeah, he gave me a bit of slack. But basically, obviously, I'm an England fan. I'm English, and when we get to a major tournament, you know, once it gets to the last 16 quarterfinal, I do start getting interested. Other than that, I couldn't care less. Honestly, I mean, of course, I want us to win, but I struggle to even celebrate a goal, and that's just where I'm at. So. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to have a little catch up of what's been going on in the last week or so. A few little transfer rumours developing as obviously we're getting closer to January. A bit of a change at the hierarchy with some investment. So yeah, there's a bit to talk about. So before we get into it, please smash a like, get your comments in, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I noticed a bit of a drop off when I didn't post as much, but circumstances sort of got in the way of that. So if you could help me rebuild that, that'd be great. Right, without further ado, 17-year-old Luke Bartman, who applied his trade over in South Africa for Cape Town Spurs, I believe, been labelled a bit of a wonder kid. This journalist sort of says, you know, he's technically fair, tactically intelligent, quick off the races, and he scored. He basically made his debut in October, and he's already scored. He's 17 years old, guys. And there's been quite a few reports lately. So I've seen quite a lot of transfer rumours, and I don't like to comment on them all. But this one's sort of had the most substance. It's reported that us and Celtic are going to be battling for a signature in January. Obviously, Celtic can offer Champions League football year in, year out. We can't, but you know, he may look at the pathway of Archie Gray and think that Leeds is a good opportunity to you know, develop his career. So we'll see how that one plays out. But obviously, you know, we're losing Finlay Gorman, so we need to bolster up the youth side of the club, because you know that's where the future lies. So yeah, we'll see how this one develops. But he does look like a bit of a talent, and he's already scored for, you know, professional football, senior team. He's with the big boys now. He's no longer in the youth teams. He's playing with the big boys. So yeah, it's one to keep our eye on for January coming up. Willy Gnonto. The amount of times I spoke about Gnonto in my videos is, you know, getting beyond the joke now. But yeah, he picked up an injury playing for Italy the other day, under 21s. And, you know, I was getting a bit worried he's going to be injured for a long time. It turns out he's all right. He hasn't flown home, and he may even feature tonight. I think it's tonight for Italy under 21. So that's good. I'll tell you why that's good, because first of all, I don't want Gnonto to leave anyway. I'll tell you about a suspected rumour for January in a minute, but I don't want Gnonto to leave anyway. But if he is to leave in January, we need to put him in a shop window to maximise the fee that we're going to get for him, right? We haven't got much depth out on the left. We need him, okay? Or what happened in the summer, I can understand why people still have a dislike to Gnonto, but to be fair to him, he's knuckled down a bit. I know there's been a few murmurings and rumours lately of him wanting to leave, but look, guys, he's been on the bench for a championship team. We know he possesses top class abilities, qualities, and you know he is no championship player. So it's been rumoured that Lazio are looking at Gnonto in January with a loan with a view to buy, not an obligation to buy, a view to buy. I think that move would suit all parties. You know, we're getting rid of him. If he doesn't want to be here, we're getting rid of him. But at the end of the season, he's our player again. If we get promoted, we might decide we want to keep him. If we stay in a championship, we might be able to get a fee for him, because best believe he would tear it up in Serie A. He really would. He would. You know, it's such a slow-paced tempo football. Willy Gnonto would do brilliant. And it would keep him happy as well. And it would boost his chances of getting in the Italy World Cup team. So I think that move, if true, if it has substance, would suit all parties. Personally, I don't want to see him go. I'd love us to get promoted and just keep him. But yeah, we'll see how that one plays out. But some you know, a bit of good news that he's not going to be injured long term, because we do need him. He's such a asset, you know. Even to bring off the bench, like, it's mental that the amount of times I've seen other teams say, you know, how we meant to compete. I saw a Plymouth fan saying it, you know, they're bringing Willy Nonto on off the bench. Yeah, he's such an asset. So we'll see how that one plays out. But some good news that he's not injured. Also, a bit more news. The 49ers have sold a minority stake to the Ackley partners, who also are investors for the ice hockey side, Seattle Kraken, I think you pronounce it. So yeah, I mean, I can't possess to know too much about them. Also, the percentage of the stake has been sort of kept under wraps a bit. But, you know, at a guess, I would say probably 5 or 10%, maybe something small like that, but still quite significant. Sorry, get my words out. And yeah, maybe their bit of money might help towards funding some signings in January. Who knows? But you know, they're branching out. They're intelligent people, the 49ers, and I trust at this moment in time. Could backfire, but I trust everything that they do. So, in my opinion, that can only be good news. And obviously, this Friday, thankfully, the international break is done and dusted. Is it until March as well? I think I read, which is absolutely amazing. Can't stand it. Anyway, Leeds are back this Friday with a tricky trip to Rotherham. Leicester host Watford. Probably will win as well. Although Watford, I think they're like 6 games unbeaten, so you never know. And Ipswich travel to the Hawthorns for a game against West Brom, so that's no easy game either. So if we can pick up 3 points on Friday night, you know, they're going to really start to feel us breathing down their neck. So, you know, we can only hope the results go away, but most importantly, we've got to take care of our own business, and I think we'll do that against Rotherham. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Just a bit of a news recap. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I read every comment, reply to every comment. And if you can like the video, it just gets it out there for other people. Thanks for your time, guys, and I shall see you again tomorrow.